seeing a huge trend in advisors using social media today. And in fact, in the past, it was crazy to do business without having your business name in the yellow pages or even having a website. And today we're finding that advisors are leveraging social media to build their book of business, to connect with clients and prospects, and just simply get found by people who are looking to do some research and make some financial decisions. With social media, the big platforms and digital places where people are tending to spend most of their time is LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. And for advisors, I usually tell them to start with LinkedIn. It's kind of like having a digital Rolodex. Think of people who are doing a lot of research these days, and we find that people are actually doing a lot more research now than they were in the past. There's a lot of behavior changes with how people are making financial decisions. And what we find is that they're going to LinkedIn very consistently to learn more about financial advisors. Is this person someone I'd want to work with? Do they, fit my niche market? Are these areas of their hobbies and interests that they actually, are they comparable to things that I like to do in my life? People are making these buying decisions online instead of meeting in person. And so if advisors aren't available on LinkedIn, they can't get found and they can't connect with potential clients and prospects. Facebook is a different beast, and we're actually seeing a huge trend in people moving to Facebook because it is a more personable network. You can have more discussions about hobbies, interests, things that are happening in your local community that probably wouldn't happen a lot on LinkedIn. So advisors are able to make more personable connections to their clients and prospects on Facebook. And then Twitter, I advise because it's such a different beast, and it can be a little bit challenging sometimes because there's a lot of information and it moves very quickly. But advisors love it because you can get information about news, financial industry information, but also pop culture, sports, and things going on in the local community. And you can also connect with people across the world that you've never met before, which is very different from LinkedIn and Facebook, in which you are only mutual connections or you've connected with them in the past. So Twitter is a really fun place to kind of broaden your reach and find out centers of influence. When advisors are starting out on social media, I first say that they should just create a LinkedIn profile. It's going to help them be searchable and findable on social media. And I also say that it's not something you need to go, full force. Like, just start with one thing and do it really well. It doesn't have to be overwhelming, and social media doesn't have to take a lot of your time. And in fact, I'd say if you're spending too much time on social media or several hours a day, you're not using it effectively. And in general, there's 4 things that I always tell advisors that they should do on social media. One is be findable. Have a compelling and unique profile so that when people go to your LinkedIn profile, your Facebook business page profile, they can learn more about who you are, the clients you serve, and your niche markets. This also helps people find you just, Google searches. A lot of people are doing research online to make sure that they're meeting the right people. And the second thing is growing your network. Make sure that you're always expanding your reach and making sure that people can connect with you on a multiple, many bases. So for example, if you're adding maybe 3 new connections each week, you're broadening your reach and more people can find you. And in fact, if you add more people, then there's more visibility to the content that you're sharing and you'll gain more credibility. The third thing is hearing, and that's what's really important because you would never go to a client meeting without doing research, and social media is an excellent way to find out research and learn about what's important to your clients' lives. So always doing your research and listening online is great. And then the last thing is building credibility. And building credibility is posting content that's going to be relevant to your network. So posting things about financial services, maybe some corporate information, but also things about your community, what's important to you, your hobbies and interests. So often I find that advisors are sharing content about products and services all the time. And even though you want to sell products and services, it's the business of relationships. And you want to make sure that you're sharing things about yourself and things that are important to you as well. So I always tell advisors, don't be afraid to show the personable side of your business and let people to get to know you.